Sometimes, less really is more. And when it comes to royal wedding dresses, a simple design can be just as breathtaking as something over the top. Today, we're counting down the top 8 wedding dresses that looked effortlessly simple, yet royally stunning. Queen Silvia of Sweden, 1976. Queen Silvia of Sweden's 1976 wedding dress proved that simplicity can be incredibly royal. Designed by Marc Bohan for Dior, her ivory Duchess silk satin gown was the picture of timeless grace. It had a modest, high neckline, slim sleeves, and a beautifully clean silhouette that flowed effortlessly. No frills, no fuss. The detachable 3.6-meter train added a regal touch, especially since it had been worn by 2 of King Carl XVI Gustaf's sisters before her, making it deeply meaningful. But the real stars of her look were the family heirlooms. The mid-19th century Brussels lace veil, and the iconic cameo tiara, which once belonged to Empress Josephine of France. Together, they gave her look a soft vintage charm that felt elegant and steeped in history. Overall, it was beautiful, though honestly, I kind of think it looked a bit like a nightgown. Let me know in the comments if you see it too. Crown Princess Mette-Marit of Norway, 2001. Crown Princess Mette-Marit of Norway's 2001 wedding gown was pure, graceful simplicity with a touch of royal nostalgia. Designed by Ove Harder, Finseth with seamstress Anna Bratland, the ecru-colored silk crepe and tulle dress was soft, flowing, and romantic. Nothing flashy, just beautifully timeless. It featured long sleeves, a modest neckline, and a flared skirt that moved elegantly with every step, ending in a 2-meter train that added quiet drama. The gown's design was inspired by the 1896 wedding dress of Queen Maud, linking Mette-Marit's modern love story to Norway's royal past. Her look was completed with a delicate veil and minimal jewelry, letting the clean lines and subtle sheen of the gown do all the talking. It was simple, refined, and effortlessly royal, the kind of dress that whispers elegance instead of shouting it. Meghan Markle, Duchess of Sussex, 2018. Meghan Markle's 2018 wedding dress was the definition of modern minimalism done right. Designed by Claire Waite-Keller for Givenchy, the pure white silk gown was sleek, simple, and effortlessly chic. No lace, no sparkle, just perfect tailoring. The bateau neckline and 3/4 sleeves gave it a clean, timeless shape that felt both regal and contemporary. The dress featured 6 perfectly placed seams that created a flawless, sculpted fit, showing how simplicity can make an even bigger statement than excess. Her train, cushioned by layers of triple silk organza, floated gracefully behind her as she walked down the aisle. Paired with Queen Mary's diamond bandeau tiara and a 16-foot veil embroidered with flowers representing all 53 Commonwealth countries, many people criticized her dress and didn't like it, saying it looked like a very fancy, very expensive slip dress. Crown Princess Victoria of Sweden, 2010. Crown Princess Victoria of Sweden's 2010 wedding dress was a masterclass in understated royal elegance. Designed by Swedish designer Per Engsheden, the cream-colored Duchess silk satin gown featured a classic boat neck and a softly structured A-line silhouette that gave her a graceful, statuesque look. The short sleeves and off-the-shoulder rounded collar added a romantic yet modern touch, while the covered buttons running down the back gave it that timeless bridal charm. The 5-meter train flowed beautifully behind her, balancing simplicity with grandeur. To complete the look, Victoria wore Empress Josephine's cameo tiara, a family heirloom, along with Queen Sophia's lace veil, steeped in royal history. The whole ensemble felt personal, pure, and elegant, proving that a simple design can still create one of the most unforgettable royal bridal moments. Princess Beatrix of the Netherlands, 1966. Princess Beatrix of the Netherlands' 1966 wedding gown was a true lesson in royal minimalism. Designed by Caroline Berge-Farwick of Maison Linnet, the dress was made of luxurious Duchesse silk satin and kept its design beautifully clean and simple. It featured a high neckline, three-quarter sleeves, and a perfectly tailored silhouette that radiated quiet elegance. Subtle embroidery mirrored the motifs of the Württemberg ornate pearl tiara she wore, a stunning Dutch royal heirloom that tied the whole look together. With her veil softly cascading behind her and no excessive embellishments, Beatrix looked timeless and refined. The dress captured that perfect balance of grace and simplicity, proving that true style doesn't need to shout to make history. Princess Eugenie, 2018. Princess Eugenie's 2018 wedding dress was a beautiful mix of personal meaning and modern simplicity. Designed by Peter Pilato and Christopher de Vos, the gown was made from jacquard silk, cotton, and viscose, woven with symbols like the white rose of York, a thistle, a shamrock, and ivy, nods to both her and Jack Brooksbank's families. The standout feature was the low back, which proudly revealed the scar from her scoliosis surgery, making the dress deeply personal and empowering. She skipped a veil, letting the intricate embroidery and elegant back design take center stage. With a clean silhouette, long sleeves, and subtle detailing, the gown managed to be both understated and striking. Eugenie's look proved that a wedding dress can tell a story while keeping things simple, refined, and effortlessly royal. Princess Rajwa Al-Hussein, 2023. Princess Rajwa Al-Hussein's 2023 wedding gown was the perfect example of quiet luxury. Designed by Elie Saab, the white dress looked simple at first glance, long-sleeved, elegant, and effortlessly graceful. But up close, it revealed delicate details, a softly draped bodice, an asymmetrical neckline, and a beautifully embroidered train that flowed behind her like a dream. The train was detachable and featured subtle lace and floral designs that added just the right touch of glamour. Instead of towering heels, she chose Dorsey-style flats. Chic and comfortable, proving style doesn't need to be complicated. Her diamond tiara, engraved with Arabic calligraphy meaning a prayer answered by God, made the look even more special. With minimal jewelry and natural makeup, Rajwa looked timeless, refined, and modern all at once. A true royal bride who made simplicity feel divine. Princess Charlene of Monaco, 2011. Topping this list with Princess Charlene of Monaco's 2011 wedding dress, because it's one of my favorite royal gowns of all time. Designed by Giorgio Armani, the pale ivory silk dress was simple and classic, perfectly showing off her athletic figure, yet it had jaw-dropping details that made it unforgettable. The 66-foot-long train and veil were covered with 40,000 Swarovski crystals, 20,000 mother-of-pearl teardrops, and 30,000 gold stones arranged in delicate floral patterns. The intricate embroidery caught the sunlight beautifully as she walked through the Palais Princier courtyard, adding a magical shimmer without feeling overdone. Despite all the sparkle, the gown kept its elegant and refined vibe. With minimal jewelry and a soft hairstyle, Charlene's look was the perfect balance of grandeur and simplicity. It's dramatic, classy, and timeless, exactly why this dress tops my list. From Queen Silvia's timeless Dior gown to Princess Charlene's crystal-adorned yet elegantly simple masterpiece, these royal brides show us that understated elegance never goes out of style. Which of these simple yet stunning gowns is your favorite? Let us know in the comments. And remember, sometimes the most beautiful fashion statements are the quietest ones.